Hi, how are you? Adam Brsan here. I wanted to talk to you real quick about a few different ways to prevent and maybe even eliminate a lot of NSFs, chargebacks, and things like that. First and foremost, I think setting draft dates properly is probably the most important thing. You want to make sure, I would say majority of our clients are on Social Security, some form of Social Security. And Social Security draft dates are usually either the first, the third, or the second, third, or fourth Wednesday. So the way I handle it when I'm talking to my client, I simply say, this is on a draft date, what's a good day? And they might come back with something like the 5th of the month. Well, if they say something like the 5th, I usually ask, well, are you on Social Security? When do you usually get paid? When do you usually get your deposit? And they usually either tell me either the 1st or the 3rd. So when they say that, I say, well, we actually have to set it for that day. Now, if they get paid, let's say that I ask the same thing, this is on a bank draft, what's a good date? And they say, how about the 15th? Well, then I'm going to ask them, well, when you get your Social Security, do you get paid on the second Wednesday? Because usually if they're thinking the 15th, more than likely they're getting paid on the second Wednesday. Now, if I put the 15th on the app and we were to draft that payment on the 15th of each month, well, if the first of the month falls on a Wednesday, well, then the second Wednesday would be on the 8th of the month. So what I just did was I gave that person a whole week to run to the bank and pull out all their money, and then that payment is not going to be there to draft when we need to draft it on the 15th. So make sure too that you're set up with some companies or carriers that are able to draft on like the second Wednesday or the third Wednesday or the fourth Wednesday. So that's really one of the biggest things, is making sure to set those draft dates properly to coincide with when the client receives their Social Security deposit. And then secondly, I would say that if you focus on affordability and make sure that you're putting the client in a plan that they can afford every month and not just the first month. If you're doing that, you should be good. So set draft dates properly to coincide with their Social Security draft dates, or deposit dates, I should say. And then also just make sure you focus on affordability. Make sure that you put that client in a plan that they can afford every month and not just the first month, because you want this to be there for their family when they need it. So that's all I had for now. I hope you're having a great day, and good luck out there.